Okay children, we are discussing about the author. We got the introduction and how. So here his famous play what is produced on 1908. So here actually this play, as I know we have read in the introduction, satires means degrades, or you can say ridicules. So ridicules the British families, where the middle class family when they brings down their morals just to get their father's property or the belongings. So he ridicules there in a very humorous way, in a way where no one feels really bad. That's what the play, that's what the theme plays the role in this lesson. Wit and humor, how it plays with the dear departed. So in a very intelligent, I said no, wit nothing but the intelligence, cleverly using words. Did I say the introduction? What I said in the previous videos. So here the writer William Stanley Houghton, what he did, he used his wit and humor power in this play. As I say, yes children, very important, this dear departed is an one act play. One act play where the setting is in one, the setting doesn't change anywhere. So this play also, before know that, let us, so I say the play where it takes place, it has been in one place, it is not changed to any. So just a one room has been taken here, one house where they have been seated, and the whole thing just happened. So here that is what called one act play. Normally according to your, if you go point of view of examination, normally they ask what kind of text it is. So this is a drama or play, what you call a drama or play or one act play, you can just simply say that. So then what is a play? Play where actors, they play the roles over there. So a piece of writing, performed by actors. A piece of writing, that means a piece of writing, nothing but a script is written, upon that actors, they perform. Have you seen the dramas what you play in the school? That is also a play you call, no? Let us play today Ramayanam. So you are doing that play on the stage, so that is also called a play. So in what way you make understanding of play? A piece of writing which is performed by actors, not only on the stage, even on television you see every day drama serials, we call it drama serials. If you see any kind of even radios, if you hear the stories, even that is a play, drama coming up on radio. So it happens, so where actors, they perform the play, the roles of what written in that piece of writing, nothing but the script what is written. So here when you go for this dear departed play, so here the writer has in a very, as I was saying, the role of wit and humor in this theme. So here the writer in a very clever way, with his as I said, the way to present your words. So he also presented in a funny way, but such a serious situation. So where normally it was mostly he is born in England. So his play will be mostly in northern, yes, I think in Northern America, or yes, mostly his plays will be in Northern America, I feel. Yes, his plays are set locally in Northern England, but represents universal aspects of human nature. All his play, the sets will be in Northern England, but all depicts, represents all his plays shows universal nature of human. represents, you can say shows or represents of human. So you normally when he says it, he criticizes the British family. Actually if you see today's world, it is not about the only British family where you can see a kind of a family where their morals, I mean their affection, the love, the real kind of feelings, they lose it only for some materialistic thing. It is not an issue of any, not an issue of any only British family, but every part in the world you can feel this. Even you can say in an Indian family, even also in a British family. So particularly that's what I just wanted to know. Though the sets were say northern England, but he represents his play, mostly of his plays represent universal aspects of human nature. So represents universal aspects of nature of human or human nature. So mostly what is that human nature? So greedy kind of where you are running behind what do you call materialistic thing. So here it is a very beautifully represented with the wit and humor where Horton, or you can say William Stanley Horton, represents the society or a family, British middle class family, where they degrade all the moral values, where they got down to their level to just achieve their father's property, belongings. So what he criticizes in this play, but in a very humorous way, where there are so many situations where you will feel laugh, where you will get you feel funny of the characters, but at the end somewhere you will you can feel the moment, the pain of that father, how he bears the loneliness, or how he fights that loneliness, and finally what is what do you call that the decision what he takes to make his life better. That's what we can see in this play, The Dear Departed, which is divided into actually two parts, Dear Departed 1, The Dear Departed 2. So as I said, when actually someone dear departed, so it is a very serious way, but when here actually no dear departed, if you read, when you understand the whole lesson, it totally disagrees with the story, the dear departed. They are not feeling sorry for the dear who really departed from them, not at all. That's how he represented, that's what the role of wit and humor the plays in this story. In what way the author or the writer can make a story, a serious situation into really funny, we can watch in this beautiful narration of The Dear Departed in two parts, Dear Departed 1, Dear Departed 2. So before we go for that, let me introduce to the characters in our next video, children.